Okay, students, today we are going to see the subject General Science of Standard 8th. So students, today we are going to see the first chapter of your class, that is Living World and Classification of Microbes. So in this lesson we are going to see the three main topics, that is biodiversity and need of classification. The second is five kingdoms, and the third is the classification of microbes and their characteristics. So let us see one by one each. So see here, at the starting of the lesson there are some questions given. What is the hierarchy for classification of living organisms? Who invented binomial system of nomenclature? Which level of hierarchy are considered while writing the name in binomial nomenclature? So we'll get this answer in this paragraph that is given below. So let us start with this. So in this lesson, the first topic is biodiversity and need of classification. Last year, we learned that all the living organisms on earth have adapted according to geographic regions, food ingestion, defense, etc. While adapting, many differences are observed in the organisms of same species too. So in the last class, in 7th standard, we have seen that the organisms on the earth have adapted according to the geographic region. Means they are in the cold weather or hot weather, or it is in between vegetarian or non-vegetarian, or they can eat both. That is also there. And also the defense system they are using for the living, etc. While adapting, many differences are observed in the same organisms. There are some same species have different color, different structure, different size. So according to 2011 census, around 87 million species of living organisms are found on the earth, including land and sea. So here there is one study conducted on 2011. According to it, 87 million species of living organisms are found on the earth, that is including land and sea. To study such vast number, it is essential to divide them into groups. So groups and subgroups are created considering the similarities and differences among the living organism. So here, because of 87 million species are there on the earth, according to 2011 study, there should be classification of the species. For that we require groups and subgroups depending on similarities and differences. So this process of dividing living organism into groups and subgroups is called biological classification. So this process of dividing into groups and subgroups is called biological classification. So the study is done by Robert Harding Whittaker from 1920 to 1980. Was an American ecologist. In 1969, he divided living organisms into 5 groups. So this American ecologist has divided all the living organisms into 5 groups. So see here are in the red box we got some history points about the topic. Carl Linnaeus is in 1935 divided living world in 2 kingdoms. So this Carl Linnaeus divided the living things in 2 categories, that is Vegetabilia and Animalia. Now Haeckel in 1866 considered 3 kingdoms. Now this Haeckel has considered 3 kingdoms, that is Protista, plants and animals. He makes three groups. In 1925, Charton created two groups, prokaryotics and eukaryotics. So in history, Carl Linnaeus in 1735 divided living world in two kingdoms, that is Vegetabilia and Animalia. So this we got the answer of the second question, who invented biological system. That is first is Carl Linnaeus. Then the next scientist comes in 1866. Haeckel considered three kingdoms, Protista, plants and animals. In 1925, Charton created two groups, prokaryotics and eukaryotes. In 1938, Copeland divided living organisms into four kingdoms, that is Monera, Protista, plants and animals. Okay, this is the history about the living world and classification of microbes. So for the classification, Whittaker considered following criteria. So first is complexity of cell structure. Is it a prokaryotic or eukaryotic? The second criteria is complexity of organisms. Is the organism is a unicellular or a multicellular? The third is mode of nutrition. For plants it is autotrophic, and second is photosynthetic. Autotrophic means those can prepare food without sunlight, and photosynthetic means they require sunlight for preparing food. Fungi, saprophytic, and absorption from dead organisms. Now animals, there are two types, heterotrophic and ingestive. Now fourth is lifestyle. Plants are as producer, animals consumers, fungi decomposer, means for decomposing the dead animals. Now the fifth is phylogenetic relationship, prokaryotic to eukaryotic, unicellular to multicellular. So there is one chart given that will explain you better about this classification. So the living organisms first classification is prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So in prokaryotes are always unicellular, and for them kingdom is Monera. So this kingdom one is Monera. So you know that the American ecologist Robert Whittaker made 5 groups. So the first kingdom is Monera. Now in eukaryotics there are 2, unicellular also and multicellular also. In that unicellular there is only one kingdom, that is Protista. Now in multicellular there are 3 kingdoms. Kingdom 3 is fungi. Cell walls present, but organisms can't perform photosynthesis. They have cell walls but they cannot perform photosynthesis process. Next kingdom 4 is plant. Cell wall is present and organisms can perform photosynthesis, means they can make food with the help of sunlight. Kingdom 5 is Animalia. There is no cell wall. They don't have cell wall. So these are the 5 kingdom systems of classification which is made by Robert Whittaker.